The impersonal mind of the individual. On the other hand, there is an activity of mind in each of us which may be classed as impersonal. It is to be discovered in the unconscious process by which we govern the breathing, the circulation of the blood, the birth of new life cells, and the rejection of old ones, with which we pass automatically through the pores of the body, the kidneys, and so on. It is the phase of mind that acts while we sleep, standing guard at the ear to open it to the incoming of some sounds and to close it to others, the peaceful ticking of the clock, the rattle of the window pane, or the familiar snore of our companion. It gracefully turns away from our conscious attention. But should the burglar pry at the window or one of the children cry for water, at once the subjective mind opens the doorway of the conscious attention, and we are aroused from our slumbers. This is the mind that can hear without ears and see without eyes, as has been abundantly proven in recent years by experiments of various kinds. Messages can be conveyed to it and from it to other minds without the aid of mechanical agencies by the process of what is known as thought transference or mental telepathy. Apparently, everything that ever enters the storehouse of its memory is kept there without loss, although it may never again step out onto the threshold of an objective consciousness. It is the phase of mind through which our intuitions are brought to us and registered upon our attention. Here we scatter the seeds of our ambitions and ideas, and in the rich soil of the mind, these ideas take root and grow into purposes and plans. Thus genius, seeking expression in beautiful forms, dreams the dream in the stillness of the mind within, and at the length the perfected idea springs forth in the glory of the chiseled form. Whatever falls upon the rich soil of this mind is bound to bear fruit of some kind, for with tireless activity it goes to work to think out for us the things we are puzzling over, to show us the best way to go, to act both as teacher and servant for us. It is significant that this is the mind that has charge of all growth, whether it be in the budding and bloom of genius, in the development of the full-rounded purpose, or in the reconstruction of the body to the creation of new cells. There is surely enough here to betoken the infinite and eternal heritage of the mind within us. What mind is this that never forgets, that creates out of the raw material of the unseen the noblest that has sprung into form through human genius, that loves to the edge of the grave and beyond, that builds and molds and fashions the human frame in continuous growth? These are attributes of a vaster intelligence, not heart but heaven-born. For as noted in previous chapters, we have perceived in nature herself the same creative intelligence in active operation. This is the impersonal activity of the universal mind. Impersonal mind acts only on ideas given to it. But just why do we call it impersonal? We call it impersonal because it is not the phase of mind that chooses what shall come to pass. The personal mind chooses what it shall have and then passes its orders over to the impersonal mind to execute. In the individual, this is well illustrated in the case of an hypnotized person. In this state, the subject loses his consciousness of personality and takes on the personality of the operator. Instead of making selections of ideas for himself, he takes whatever idea is given to him and begins to act upon that. If he is told that he is a great singer, he tries to sing. If told that he is a great sculptor, he tries to mold and chisel. If told that on the following day, at midday, he will pull out his watch and wind it, he takes that idea, and the next day, to his own personal astonishment, the impersonal mind carries out the idea that was impressed upon it, and he wins his watch in the public market or wherever it may chance to be. The universal impersonal. Let's make it in another video.